All right, you guys, I know I am live. And I figured since I was doing this project that I would go ahead and show you all what I'm doing using some glass ornaments. And mind you, you guys, this is stuff that I came across in my storage. So really this should be a craft your stash kind of video. Um, yes, I'm going to use these glass ornaments, you guys, and I'm going to use my Julie nutting doll. I'll be using Claire. Yeah. So I like her. I don't know why. But at first I wasn't too keen on their hairstyles or whatever. I think the more I use them, the more I like them. Okay, so you guys know I'm stuck on this ickBlic tissue paper. And you get these for, I can't wait to share this with you guys. I wanted to do put together some kits with some different stuff that I did with the tissue paper and just share it with you guys. So I figured, you know what? Now that I'm doing this, let me figure out ways that I could actually use this making my Julie Nutting dolls because I love the Julie Nutting dolls. And I figured I would go ahead and just stamp a bunch. As you see, I have this, and I'll move some of this stuff here because I'm going to show you my process here. So, because I think on the last video I did, I had a couple of questions. So I'm going to show you what a piece of glass like that. Let's see, I have bunches of that. And I know now what I used to do when they used to have great sales is I used to go to, and these are some of them that I came across right before Christmas because I went to see if I could find some scrapbooking stuff in all of those millions and millions of boxes that I have in storage. Well, I came across a few boxes, but it wasn't what I was looking for, but I did come across these, and they're the shaped glass pieces. Yeah, these. And I remember buying these, and I think it was from a AC Moore. I don't know if they've closed down now. I think we have one in Virginia Beach on the other side. I don't know where it is, but yeah, the next time we go over, it's by Hobby Lobby. So when I go to Hobby Lobby next time, I'll go to that AC Moore. But it was a totally different store that I was used to going to when I saw it. But anyway, it's these glass pieces here. And I know I would wait until after Christmas and go to AC Moore. I used to love to go to their craft department to get their wood pieces. I have so many wood pieces. And to get their glass pieces. And I would pay about really not even 10 cents a piece for these guys. Um, oh, look, one that I did not use, a teardrop. So I'm going to pull that out. Okay. So anyway, I have these in a lot of different shapes. Yeah, so that shape I didn't see, but what I did was just like I stamped on that tissue paper that I keep raving about. It's the ickBlic tissue paper, and I buy it. I have a lot of it, but I want to share it with someone who's interested in seeing what they would do with it, how they would use it. It helps me get ideas. So yeah, I'd be willing to do that, you guys. Um, this is I'm using, I know I lost my train of thought right there. I'm using lace to put on the edges, and that'll come, well, that's a piece of ribbon, right? And this is, I think it's a 1/8. It's the teeniest one. I don't know. I think I have some smaller than that. But anyway, it's that one because this has a edge. And what I did was I adhered that tissue, this I cut it out. I fussy cut it. And it's easy to fussy cut. That's why I like this tissue. You can actually fussy cut the tissue. And let's see if I could use this. If you can't do with your other scissors, Tim Holtz scissors, the small ones about this size, works very, very well for fussy cutting. But yeah, you can literally fussy cut this. And the reason I did it right on the edge is because before I did another project, and this is glass. So the wood, you can actually mesh the edges into the wood, or even put something around your edges so that you don't see it. It really blends in well with the wood, as I showed you guys. Let me get one that I did with the wood so you'll remember what I'm talking about. When I put it on the wood, I actually left an edge around it. Can you almost see it? Yes, but it blends in pretty well. Yep. Whereas, I don't know which one I want you to see. Yeah. Whereas, I'm having fun with these, you guys. Yeah, I don't, yes, I'm thinking about who I'm sending each one of them to. So it's helping me to make these. Yeah. So I'm really having fun with those right there. I didn't even know that that was going to end up being my project. But yeah, that I really like the outcome. So yes, I use a, this is not in the original bottle. I buy the great big bottles, containers of the matte medium by Golden. Whenever, I don't know, who did I buy it from last? I think Hobby Lobby, and I just ordered it, and I used the 50% off coupon that they had, I think, one time. But anyway, as you can see, this is what it looks like once you apply the matte medium. I would not I use a brush, and I could use this, show you this one, because I left it out and now I have to throw it out. Or either I'll just take the end off of it and I'll use the stick part, yeah, for just doing stuff, stirring stuff. But if you wipe it on and wipe too much or too hard, it's going to tear. It is going to tear because this is wet and that is a tissue, but it really holds up really well. What I've learned in doing this is only put the Mod Podge mostly close to the object that you want, so you don't have a hard time cleaning it off. You have to actually, you want to clean this off afterwards around it so that you don't see that uh, matte medium. And once you wet it, you can get it off, but you don't want it so far out there that you have a lot of excess to clean off. I did that, but you live, you learn. Okay, so after I apply it, you also want to make sure that this is totally, totally dry. I would leave it for a few hours, or either make sure you use your heat gun and make sure it is really, really dry. I leave mine because you can tear it in the middle of what you're doing, just like this. Yeah, so then after I do that, I actually let it dry totally, and then I take my watercolor. I'm using crayons. These are by Arteza mostly, and I like these are woodless watercolor pencils, and I like these because you get just it's like a crayon. Yeah, and you just get the entire uh yeah, color. I like these, and they apply really well. I also have some Monte Carlos in here. Yes, I use them every once in a while, but the reason I don't like them so much is one time I thought I had a brown and it was some kind of purple. They do not have the colors, the names of the colors on the physical crayon. So I really Sometimes I have to really look close. The Arteza does have them, and I have quite a few other ones, but I like these a lot. And this paper, that tissue paper again, you guys, ickBlic tissue paper holds the color really well. But one thing I learned to do, I keep a water pen near me and a wet, yeah, a wet tissue. Not wet, wet, but damp. And then I actually color it in. I tried just you know, sometimes you have to actually do it yourself. You know how somebody show you how to do something or you're watching them, and sometimes if you're just watching them and they're giving you step by step, sometimes the little things that they think you know, they skip it. So you let me see who that is this early in the morning. All right, I gotta call you back. But anyway, you guys, that made me lose my train of thought. So let me wait till it go away. So I tried to do this and then I said, I wonder if I just put the color on there and run it under running water. Will it color the tissue paper? Well, it won't. The color won't stay there. So I guess you need the water to activate the paint color, and it actually that stays on. Now, here's the deal. As you color this, what I do is I color all the colors that are the same. Yeah, before I switch it now. If you wanted that a little darker, I can't even. While it's wet, you can just apply more color. Yeah, you could apply more color now. You're going to let this dry too. After you, yeah, watercolor it, you're actually going to let me do this here before I forget. You're going to, if you guys see a lot of stuff on my desk, because right now I'm playing, and when there's a lot of stuff on my desk and I'm actually playing with it, I'm happy. I am too happy. Through the holidays, I have to come back, you guys, and show you how I finished one of my Julie Nutting books. I guess I could just do a flip through that I know we did at the start of the program, because I mean at the program at the start of um last year. Yeah, Julie Nutting doll stamp. uh I actually started one. Well, I finished it, you guys. So, well, I think it's totally finished. It maybe, I don't know. I think it is though. So I have to look and see, because I have loads of projects that's going to be one of the things that I'm going to have to go back and do. But last year I didn't do very well as far as making videos for everything that I did, especially towards the end of the year. Um, I don't know. I guess because hubby was here, and I just spent that time, and he was off. Yeah, he was off, and he was home. So we were able to do around the house projects and uh just stuff, that shopping and all that kind of good stuff. So once he got off for the Christmas holidays, we pretty much just kind of spent a whole bunch of our time together. Now, Christmas, I think we spent the entire day on the um, chat. Yes, talking to someone, So, okay, so this is what I do. Um, and once I actually let it sit for a minute, and you could go in and you could let me make sure that color is out. Remember, you guys, when you use your watercolors, squeeze it out the tip when you're going from color to color, because the color that you use last is still in the tip of that reservoir. So if you don't squeeze it, you're going to get the color that you used 4, and you might mess your project up. But this is watercolor. It's like almost so forgiving. But anyway, yeah, do this and actually let it sit for a while, okay? I would just sit it like I don't have anything else to do. Just sit it or go to another project. Yeah. So that's what I did with that one. And then after it's set for I don't know how long, I actually ran it under water. It doesn't have to be super hot. It could be just lukewarm water, tap water. And I used these rub-on transfers from the Dollar Tree. And you guys, when I first did my first project, I used these, but I used them in a door or a window. I don't know. I guess you could call it what you want because I'm making one. I made one and I'll have to come back and show it to you later on because I actually added stuff to it. It's going to be one of my Julie Nutting doll stamp nameplates for 2021. And I think if you want to see what it looks like just plain, you could look at that video that I did, I think a couple of videos ago. But anyway, this is the rub-on transfers from the Dollar Tree. And what I actually do is cut out these words. I just cut them out and keep the white backing on it when you're cutting it, because if not, you could lose some of the letterings that's on there. And over the top of, and this is what I mean, keep that white piece on the back so that you don't lose the transfer. Yeah, because it could, once you move this white piece and it sticks to something, it can adhere to whatever it sticks to. So, yeah. But I actually just cut out these pieces as I need them. The words, I love words, you guys. So, and then I adhere it to this. The first one, Forever, I already did. But once I put it on there, I actually take a stick or whatever. I'm not going to touch that again because I think it's crooked, but okay. But it's a transfer, so you want to make sure that it is adhered to whatever you're applying it to. So just go ahead and rub it in. My thing, I'll be glad when I hurt my finger, you guys. Matter of fact, that fingernail broke off all the way down here. Ouch. And now it's irritating to try to get stuff up. And you just pull it off, but you want to pull it off slowly so that you don't leave some of your lettering down. If you do and you haven't picked it up, you can lay it back down and just yeah, just yeah, press on it again. But there you are, you guys. That is the actual glass piece with the transfer tissue, not transfer. And the good thing about this this tissue, if you can see, I'm going to show you one that I started decorating. Now, the reason I had this blue piece of ribbon here is on those edges, because I may want to adhere stuff to it. I wanted it to have some kind of color to it. So what I did was I just added the lace or ribbon around the edges. Is a perfect fit, and you get that. But let me show you the one that I actually finished. And look, I get to do a heart shape, a pear shape one. I think I'm gonna do it this way and probably make this a hanger. That's cute because then I could put most of the face on there too. Oh, that's cute. But this is what I've come up with so far, and I have not finished it because I want to put dangles on it, and I need to find all of my jewelry stuff, you guys. That's every time I do something, I think of stuff that I don't have. Okay, so you guys, the reason I'm not putting paper on the back side of it is because it's glass and I wanted it to shine through. So I did great using Christmas ornaments for Julie Nutting charms. Are they cute? These are nice to just put in your envelope, your stuffed envelopes, your albums. Can you see this on the front of one of your Julie Nutting books? Would that not be pretty? Or what? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to try that, you guys. But I think that would be so, so pretty. I used, and I know I keep going on and on, you guys. I use a bunch of those are the Joann's. And you have to excuse these. These are moving right now because I'm using my favorite because I like this to actually, matter of fact, once it adheres and it's dry, it doesn't move and you can't see the glue on the flip side of it. So that's why I use that. But I also like this because you can see right through it. Um, the little bejeweled things. There was this company, I don't know, a girlfriend of mine sent me so many of these things too. And I ordered so many because they had them on sale for like 10 cents a pack. I don't know. But then one day I got boxes of them and they actually come packaged like this, and they're the little um I don't know what you call them, bees, something I don't know, and I can't even remember the company. But I had loads and loads of different sizes, and then one time I got a package. Now I asked her if I could give these away to my subscribers. She didn't have a problem with it, so I have come across loads of them, and that's what I have in here. I have mine all filled, but I can't possibly use them all. So when I send out packages, I think these would be great idea to just put in packages so I could get rid of them, you guys. Yeah. Um, but anyway, yeah, and then too, maybe I could put a little small kit together with this stuff in it. Isn't that cute? With the glass, with some of the beads, with some of the letterings, and send it and see what you guys do with it. Yeah, see how you make yours if you would make this. But would you make this? Yeah, it is simple. It's not tedious, but if you like altering things, I think you would like this. It's not too small to work with. And then you get to use your Julie Nutting dolls. You could use them any way you want. But I think to put a Julie Nutting package together and all of her little embellishments, this would be so cute in the middle of it. Oh my gosh, that thought just came to me. I'll have to show you guys once I finish what I do. But anyway, yes, after I do this, I actually clean it up at this stage and make sure that it is ready to apply because you don't want to have to clean it off after you finish putting those little beads or whatever. If you want the beads on there, you don't necessarily have to. If you just want it to be glass, you could leave it like that. It still shows pretty. Um, and then I took some, this is seam binding, you guys. I'm looking for, I don't even know if this is pink. You guys tell me if it is. Now, I do know, I don't know if you see pink or red on her dress because what I did was I painted her red. That's a red watercolor. Matter of fact, it is, what is that color? I cannot even tell you. I don't even know if you could see that. But anyway, it's that color, right? It's Arteza and it's alizarin red or something. Yeah. Okay. And I colored that color, and then the color is white, and that's, yeah. But once you rinse it in water, once you rinse it off, it makes it a lighter color. So you all tell me if this looks red or pink. At this point, it doesn't matter because I've already applied the pink stuff to it. But yeah. Okay, so what I did, you guys, I bejeweled it. That's actually what I did. I used some of this little itty bitty teeny, my favorite stuff because I could tie it up and put it on stuff. I love tying this stuff up, putting it on the edges of my project. Yeah. But anyway, I took it and I actually first I put a little pink ribbon all the way around it. I don't even know if you could see that ribbon. It's pink and it goes all the way around. And then I adhered the bejeweled thing just so that it would stay, that it was sturdy, it was holding on to something. Yeah, so I think in some instances you could see that pink ribbon. And then I put two little of those teeny itty bitty, these little roses. Now I have these in a couple of sizes. I used to get these from AliExpress. I don't even know if you could still get them now. But I love these things and I use them on a lot of my projects. Okay, and then I have, let's see. I have the seam binding. I think I was telling you a little story about the seam binding. Seam binding, yeah. Okay, so I don't even know. I think that is pink. It could be a peachy looking color, but I was looking for my seam binding. I did come across a lot of bundles of colors that I actually purchased. I don't think that I colored them myself, or I could have, and just, yeah, and I very well could have. Because what I used to do was, well, I used to order them in little bundles from different Etsy shops and, yeah, stuff like that. But that was when this stuff was real popular to buy before we found out of buying your own uh, ream of it. And I would buy, matter of fact, I think it was Bona who suggested to me to just buy the colors, the whites and the ivories, red, black, and another color she suggested. I think it was a, I don't know. But anyway, and that was years ago. So that's what I started doing, and I would color my own. So I did come across a couple of the white, I think those blacks. I don't know. I'll have to do a video and show you how I actually crinkle my own. Um, you could crinkle it the same. I mean, I use the basic, I buy the basic colors. Yeah, and I forget the name of the company. I'll have to look that up too. So if you all have any questions about the seam binding, when I do the video, I could give you all the information I had last, which means I'm gonna have to go back and find probably 2012 book or something that I have that information in. Some companies just are not around any longer. So yeah. But anyway, it's in this video, not only is it all about Julie Nutting doll, and as you can see, I actually put the transfer on one way and then turned it, flipped it, and put it on the other side so that you can get the reverse of each of those. And that's what I like about the using the tissue paper. You can actually flip a lot of her video. And I'm gonna have to do that too. You can actually, oh my gosh, I have to show you what you can do with that tissue paper, just like fussy cutting. Um, but yeah, these are the projects that I'm doing right now. And I am gonna have to come back and show you how these are finally finished, because then I'll complete all of them. Yes, and I'll show you when I come back what she looks like cleaned up and decorated. And yeah, that is how I actually put that project together. I hope that answers a whole lot of you guys' questions. Matter of fact, you could just find a piece of glass. At first, I was going to put these on the round, oval, flat uh, glass ornaments, but I thought this was a cuter idea, especially to make embellishments to send somebody just because, and it did not have to be a Christmas ornament. I probably would have made these Christmas ornaments had I not found them all at one time. And when I did that, I wanted to immediately start using the stuff, but has this ever happened to you guys? You have so much stuff around you, or that's new to you again, or just new to you right then. You want to use everything around you, and it clutters your mind, and you can't make up your mind what to use. So you end up really not doing anything. I have a few projects that they got stuck in my head, and one of them I am so proud of, and you guys, it will be, and I could tell you what it will be, and you guys will not even guess. So I can tell you because you can't guess it. A shadow box, you guys. OMG. A shadow box using the Julie Nutting dolls. You guys, just imagine. And hopefully next month I'll be able to show you my completed project. I am so proud of it. Y'all have to come back to see it. That's all I'm going to tell you. It is a shadow box. But anyway, you guys, on that note, I'm going to have to go ahead and um, hang up because I have someone else on the phone. And yeah, this is actually my project for this month, and this will probably be the last Julie Nutting project I do for this month because I got so much I want to do. But anyway, hey, it won't be long. And then too, you guys know me. If you guys know, if I just feel like it, I'm going to do another Julie Nutting doll. I hate it. I have all these ideas in my head, but hey, I'm going to roll with it. But anyway, you guys, I'm going to call this a video. Sorry it was so long, but I figured I would explain this entire process. If you all have any questions, just, hey, leave me a comment. I know I did not say, hey, you guys, when I first came on, but hey, all of my crafty peeps, how are you guys doing? And let me know if you do have any, questions. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, like the video if you like the video. But anyway, you guys, until the next video, I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye-bye, you guys.